A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
Hello. Bruno, how's France? Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at. I'm teasing. I'm not very happy, you know. It's not like I thought.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade. Only that...
More wine?
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some...
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration.
I think I've paid my bloody...
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking...
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your
They've done an outstanding job.
You see? What?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a...
Ye of little faith.
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to first.
afternoon, Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the briefing room.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you.
I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. It won't happen again.
I seem to recall hearing that.
You'll not have to hear it again.
Let us hope not. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flat.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in unity.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Perhaps we should dispense with the pleasantries and get down.
Fine.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you suspect anyone?
We suspect everyone.
7 operatives. That's over half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
You're being informed now. This situation...
The assassin left a lily, a regal finale, to be precise, on or near the corpse of each...
Volkov.
Who?
Dmitry Volkov. The regal finale is his calling card.
The name's familiar. What do we know of...
He's a right bastard.
Anything more specific?
Just what's in his file. Born in Kamchatka in 1921. Distinguished himself as an academic prodigy and master chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 37 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention in 43, when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners.
Ah, yes, I remember this fellow.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of Smersh. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 61, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it, he's currently working for an organization calling itself HARM as Director of Executive Action. I don't have to tell you what that means.
What do we know about HARM?
Unfortunately, there's very little about them in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this...
Wet work.
Precisely. And after this recent catastrophe, the two...
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice. Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust...
I'll try to surpass your expectations.
Considering that I expect you to fail miserably, you shouldn't...
Enough of this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They've some new gizmos you might find useful.
Where are we going?
Morocco. Agent Archer, what does harms?
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. If you prefer to skip training, just...
Welcome to Basic Field Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson. You must now step up to the active station designated by the... Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can... Alright, now open the door to the... Bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them. Sometimes they will share useful information. Sometimes try activating Lee.
Well done.
Alright, now open the door to the... If you want to skip a cutscene... Congratulations! You've completed the Basic Field Tactics course. You should now continue to the Advanced Field Tactics area. Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely though, such as that sustained from fall. Alright, now open the door to the next. While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to pick up these intelligence. Alright, now open the door to the next. You may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device. Disarm these mock explosives in order... Alright, Now open the door to the next... It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying...
Well done.
The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. All right, now open the door to the next area.
Try again.
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted. Of course, the closer you are to an enemy, the more likely it is that you'll be...
Can't you do any better than that?
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation. Proceed to the next course. Your flashlight to find your way. Your flashlight is an effective tool, but it can also give...
So, do you think the CT-180 will get a decent feel?
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Have you seen the commission form for that thing? They want everything that the TR-60 and TR-61 can do, all in one device. But, hand me that atomic retroscopic analyzer thingy, will you? But they don't understand that Clancy's team was killing themselves just to get the TR-60 up to spec. And that was back when they had twice as many designers with 4 times the development time. Not only that, but the TR-60 was designed as an infiltration device, and the CT...
So have you heard what Carrington's team is working on?
Yeah, an ultra-quiet vacuum cleaner.
If that thing's really supposed to be some big secret, why the hell do they keep talking about it in the Unity newsletter?
wants me to run you through a basic firearm. Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced, but its simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types. By Allied commanders during World War II. It features a 10-round magazine. Carbine is the world's only truly silent firearm. Of course, silent is a relative term when it comes to guns, but the Hampton's muzzle noise is little more than a stifled cough. It fires a .45 caliber automatic Colt pistol cartridge, making it less lethal than most rifles, but it compensates. Some things to note about fire. If the dynamic crosshair option is enabled in the menu, you can gauge your accuracy by the next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it's learn to monitor your ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights. Through certain walls and objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before he sees. Careful not to injure civilians. If you bystander, you will fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. If you prefer to skip training, just head to the...
Welcome to Basic Field Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson. Now step up to the active station, designate your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be... Alright, now open the door to the next... Bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them.
Well done.
Alright, now open if you want to... Congratulate, you've completed the Basic Field Tactics course. You should now continue to the Advanced Field Tactics area, where you will receive Advanced Field Tactics. Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely though, such as that sustained from falling or... Alright, now open the door to the next... While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. Pick up these intelligence items to... Alright, now open the door to... You may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device to enable or disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed. Alright, now open the door to the next... It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move...
Well done.
The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted. Of course...
Can't you do any better than that?
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation. Excellent. Proceed to the next course. Use your flashlight to find your... Your flashlight is an effective tool, but it can also give away your position.
So, do you think the CT-180 will give a decent...
I wouldn't give...
Hello, kids. How are you? Smithy wants me to run you through a basic firearms review. Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced, but its design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types. P38 9mm pistol is a rugged little automatic that was favored by Allied commandos during World War II. It features a 10-round magazine and carbine is the world's only truly silent firearm. Of course, silent is a relative term when it comes to guns, but the Hampton's muzzle noise is little more than a stifled cough. It fires a .45 caliber automatic Colt pistol cartridge, making it less lethal than Some things to note about if the dynamic crosshair option is enabled in the menu, you can gauge your accuracy by the relative size of your crosshair. The next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to learn to monitor your ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights to make sure you don't run You can shoot through certain walls and objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes Be careful not to injure civilians. If you kill an innocent bystander, you will fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshairs. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly. Use the holster weapon key to conceal your weapon rapidly. If your weapon is already holstered, hitting this key will draw the last weapon you... Let's talk about your barrette. In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain keyed padlocks. Of course, the more complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick. Note that the barrette only works on padlocks with keyhole. Barrette can also be used as a weapon by hitting the next function key. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his blood. handy when you need to distract someone. Practice tossing this coin to divert the guard's attention. Try not to throw it off any...
Is anyone there? Well, I suppose nothing at all is there anyway.
A judicious agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion. Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've come up with this special body-removing powder just for you.
All ready to go, eh? Well, have a safe mission.
Intelligence has discovered that the American ambassador to West Germany, Morris Monroe, is marked for execution by an organization calling itself HARM, or HARM. The assassination attempt is expected to come on the last day of Monroe's upcoming holiday in Morocco as he is leaving his hotel. There will likely be multiple assailants. It is imperative that Monroe survive the attack. Be warned, though, that the ambassador is extremely nearsighted and almost deaf, so you won't be able to rely on him to realize that he's in danger. You will be positioned in a residential building across the street from the hotel. Your job is to pick off the assassins before they liquidate Monroe.
So, are you enjoying yourself yet?
Immensely.
Sure you're not bored?
I've waited nearly 4 years for this chance. I think I can endure another half hour.
Good girl. You're growing up.
What do you make of all that talk of a trade?
It wouldn't be the first time we've had leaky plumbing. Still,
It's happened before?
Once. A few years ago, we lost several undercover operatives in Istanbul. It turned out they'd been compromised by the chief's very own administrative assistant. He'd sold us out for a measly 50 quid.
50 quid?
Astonishing, isn't it? Trading men's lives for such a pittance. But spies are rarely well compensated for their treat.
Well, I hope when they catch the bastard, they put a bullet right between his eyes.
You sound ready to volunteer.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
That's why you're always in trouble. All right. Monroe's headed for the cafe. Watch for him on the second...
What about the targets?
Not sure yet.
Pardon me, do you have...
No, sir, I do not have a dime.
Not a dime.
Don't get snibby with me.
Are you deaf?
How dare you?
Oh, never mind.
Howard!
Would you like me to call out the targets for you?
I can handle this on my own.
I want to go home.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
I don't like it here.
Why not?
It's so horrid.
Well, it is a foreign country.
I know that, but Canada's a foreign country too. Isn't this foreign?
But I thought the reason you wanted to come here was that it is so different.
Yeah.
Why don't you try to relax and enjoy yourself? I'll bet you have a lot of fun if you just stop worrying.
Think so?
Sure.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Where's
Let's walk
that
down
guy?
to the Medina and see some sights.
Okay.
There must be a hole in my pocket.
I'll cover him for the next stretch. Get to apartment 12 and wait for my signal. Oh, and make sure to conceal your weapon, or you'll cause a commotion.
I locked myself out again.
I heard he plans to marry the American...
You mean the girl who refuses to...
Yes, her.
I wonder if all American girls despise shoes. It seems very strange.
She may be crazy, but she is attractive.
Ah, but you're invariably attracted to crazy women.
All women are crazy.
Shh, not so loud.
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost... Here he comes.
You just lost yourself a customer!
This guy is too much.
Not again! Where are you, you pesky little dime? I'd better find it quickly before the thieves swoop in like vultures.
Excellent shooting.
You don't have to tell me that. I was
A little humility might suit you.
I'm teasing. We make a pretty good team.
Damn, they must have spotted you. There's a group of thugs heading your way.
How many?
Looks like 6 of them. Can you handle it?
Of course I can. I'll meet you at the hotel in an hour.
All right. Take care of yourself.
First, I'm going to take care of some evil...
Oh. Be sure to check the mail before you go.
This is hard rain is falling, everyone down! Who's there? Who is that? Hello? Hello? This is hard rain is falling, everyone down! I do not like getting shot at!
Keep your men out of sight. We don't want to spoil our...
Yes, sir! I mean, no, sir! I mean, yes to the first part and no to the second part!
Shut up! Just do...
You look like you need a monkey. Excuse me.
I have a very fine monkey for you. Only $20 American. Sorry, I don't want a monkey. What do you mean? I don't want a monkey. Why not? Because I don't like monkeys. Now get that filthy beast away from me. Are you insulting my monkey? I'm sure it's a perfectly excellent monkey, but I don't want it. Now please leave. I'm very busy. $10. No, I wouldn't want the dreadful thing. Even if it were free. Free? You want my children to starve? If they're hungry, I suggest you feed them.
Hard rain is falling! Everyone down! Giving it. Do not move. Be apprehensive about this.
This stupid machine took...
Would you care for a frosty beverage?
No thanks. Perhaps later. What sort of getaway did you have in mind?
Something quiet and romantic. It's for our anniversary.
I wanted to go to France, but Clark insisted on coming.
This vacation is exactly what I needed. I want to get out and see the Medina, but it's so hot. Any sign of her yet?
Nope.
Damn, I gotta pee.
Well, go then.
What if she shows up while I'm in the restroom?
Good point. Can you...
I guess so.
Forget about living... For you. Do not move. Stay where you are. Forget about living, my friend.
We're too late for the seminar. They've already locked... I'd rather sit by the pool anyway. I'm going up to my room to change.
Those goons in the hall act like they've never seen a woman.
What is this? Bullets are not my favorite!
late as usual. I was beginning to worry.
You always worry.
Can you blame me? You're like an errant child.
And you're like a fussy aunt.
You could at least leave my gender intact.
A fussy uncle, then.
Thank you.
I'm having fun.
I can see that. But don't get reckless. We're not out of danger.
I know. This place is crawling.
Damn! How did they find us? We've been betrayed.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Yes, positive.
If they know about the hotel, they'll probably be waiting.
We'll have to risk it. If we aren't aboard the Abigail when she sails, we'll have to get out.
Or you could stay here. Permanently.
Volkov! Get down! Let's go!
I have dreamed about this day.
Bruno!
I only regret I do not have time to make you...
After him.
This is all my fault. If you hadn't been worrying about me...
Silly girl.
Don't say that.
I've always had plenty to die for.
Then live.
In your memory.
Bruno!
The girl's in the lobby.
But why didn't you kill her, miss?
I meant to, but my hunger for revenge distracted me. Let that be a lesson.
Excellent advice, sir. Well,
make sure there are no witnesses.
You mean we should kill everybody?
First, kill everybody. Then destroy the hotel. Let our enemies...
You cannot
Freeze,
get away!
I said to you, freeze!
Get down, everybody!
Save my life.
Who is that?
Help me! This is the end for you!
Who is here?
Save my life.
Who is there?
Help me!
Thanks.
Thank you. You can't hide from me, Volkov. I'll find you.
Kill her, you incompetent...
Help me! Who is that?
I am hearing things.
Who is here? Nothing. Who is there? Maybe I'm hearing things. Who's there? Have the upper hand! You do not move!
You can't hide from me, Volkov. I'll find you.
Kill her, you incompetent...
Hard rain is falling everywhere! Get everybody down low! No!